Hey guys, what's going on? Stevie Boy over here, and today we are trying to make some empanadas again. So here are the ingredients. I used some flour, baking powder. That was supposed to be only uh, well, that's basically the egg. All right, so the yolk was supposed to be in the dough. However, it got mixed with everything else, so now I have both, you know. And so here's the sugar that I've used. Here's some milk that I'm going to put in here, and that's some salt. So for now, what I'm doing is I put uh, 2 cups of flour in here with some of the with 2 yolks. I added 1 spoon of salt and 4 spoons of sugar, and then I mixed it. So, and I'm gonna keep on mixing here like this, and then I'm gonna start adding some of the milk that I'm using. I'm gonna add some milk first, to give it a little bit of consistency, and that way I don't kill it like I killed it last time. So I'll show you guys how it ends up looking once I add the milk. Hey guys, so one thing that I forgot to mention is that I have to add butter too. I just noticed that from the recipe. So yeah, I'm gonna add some butter. Okay. So I guess I'll put I put a spoon, and I don't know what kind of butter you guys use, but this butter right here shows you basically how much butter you're gonna put in terms of teaspoons. Right, so I'm gonna basically put an entire teaspoon, so I'm gonna cut it all the way up to here. That's where I'm gonna cut, so I'm gonna make a dent, and given that, I can just take a look here and look for the dent, and you can see the dent is there, the one that I made with my nail. So it's right there, right? So I'm gonna cut it there, and I'm gonna add it to the dough before I actually mix it with the water. I've already done that, so we'll see how it tastes, how it turns out. Hey guys, so here's the butter that I'm gonna use. I basically ended up chopping it a little since it's kind of cold, and you don't want for the coldness to mix in with the dough. So I'm warming it up right now with my hand, and you can see how it's starting to have that smushy consistency, so that's good. And so chopping it off basically helps out to make it warmer that way, because it's more it's less mass per cube, right? So it's easier for it to melt rather than to be just be a single piece of butter. So yeah, I'm gonna put it down here, and then I'm gonna start mixing it all up. I'll show you guys how it turns out in a minute. Hey guys, what's going on? So I forgot to show you guys this part, but I've made the I made the stuffing for the empanadas, and I made this one using some thyme. Also, I've used some salt. I've also used some Tabasco and red pepper. You can see the portobello mushrooms there, and excuse me, I'm gonna use some cheese, and then so I'm gonna mix these two together. First, I'm gonna let it sit for a little bit, that way the cheese doesn't start melting right away, because this is hot right now. So I'm gonna let this cool down a little bit. Then I'm gonna mix the cheese, and then I'm going to add some of these whites, which are kind of yellowish now, but we'll see how it turns out. It's like by the way, a big shout out to my mom who helped me out last time to save the empanadas, the dough. Very important. So thank you, Mom. And so she's the one that recommended using the egg whites in order to allow for the stuffing to stick to the empanadas to the dough basically. Alright, so yeah, so these three things, I'll mix them soon and then I'll show you what turns out to be from this. Alright guys, so this is what the stuffing looks like after I have mixed it with the egg whites. So yeah, it looks pretty good. I'm going to see how I add the eggs now, because I have some boiled eggs here too that I've added, and let's add them to the empanada. So I'll show you guys what ends up coming out of it. Alright guys, we are getting ready now to start making the actual empanada itself. Well, to put the stuffing inside of the dough, so the dough is there, and what we are going to do is going to make tiny balls. I don't know how big they are, but it depends if you have big hands or not too, so yeah. And by the way, so I put some aluminum foil on top of the tray, and on top of the aluminum foil I ended up adding some flour, and the reason for doing that is because I don't want for the empanadas to stick to the fucking foil, motherfuckers. Alright guys, sounds good. I'll show you guys in a minute what ends up coming out of this. Alright, so here's what I've done so far. I put the dough on the aluminum foil and I've just splatted like the tiny balls. I think I've shown you the balls. I think I forgot to show you guys that part, but I made tiny balls. No, I told you guys I was going to make tiny balls. And so I basically have flattened them on the tray, and I'm gonna add the delicious stuffing on top of these guys. Like, so these guys right here to the left, they are going to be the base, and then these guys on the right are going to be what's going to go on top, and then we're going to seal them. And I'll show you guys what's the end product of all this madness. Hey guys, so I just finished decorating. Well, I don't know if decorating is the right word, but I just finished like topping the empanadas with the stuffing that I'm using, and so they look like tiny tacos, right? So yeah, now I'm gonna cover them. The ones on the left are going to be covered, the ones on the right, so you can hear. And this one's going to be like that. We'll see how it turns out. I figure I'll just have this one like that because I have run out of dough. Alright guys, see you guys in a minute. Alright guys, so this is the end result of the empanadas. And now this is going into the oven, which is actually at 350. Let me go closer to it. That way I can see the temperature. No lying to you, bitches. It's at 350 and I'm gonna leave this for about 10 to 15 minutes and I'll show you guys the end result. Let me see if I can just show you guys how we put this guy in there. Always be safe, so wear your mitt. All that meat. Alright, so we're going to transport this all the way to the kitchen. I mean, not to the kitchen, but we're gonna take it to the oven. I'm gonna put it there soon. We're gonna open this guy like that, and then we're gonna put this motherfuckers in there like that, and hopefully they come out really good. See you guys soon. Bye.
Alright guys, it's done and it's coming out, so I'll show you guys the end result.
My goodness, terrific, fantastic, fucking awesome. Alright guys, I think that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoy this recipe, and yeah, so there it kind of cracked a little bit, so I basically ended up putting too much stuffing in some of them. You know, that's why it cracked, and also I think that I have to add more butter, but I'll do that next time. Yeah, don't forget to like this video if you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, please keep on wearing your masks because the plague is still around, and always believe in science. Till next time, bye.